Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a fun get ready with me, basically shopping my stash. I have got a lot of goodies that I haven't used in a while that I still love. So I pulled those out, and then I have a couple products that are new to me, and these are the Decorte Eye Glow Gems. You guys, I am in love with these, and I'm going to create a really super easy eye using these today. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look using some of my tried and true favorites, as well as doing that quick and easy eye, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get ready for the day. We are shopping my stash. I pulled out several of my favorites from a bit ago, but that I still love. And one of them is the Clé de Peau. Sorry guys, fingerprints. This is the Radiant Cream to Powder Foundation. And as you can see, I love this. I really love cream kind of foundations, and this is just a really well-loved one. And this is a formula that is said to be matte, but I would call it a soft matte. So I'm going to take my little IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush. I did wash it. It's still a little damp, but it'll work. And we are going to just buff this into the skin. And this was just one that I could not stop wearing. And I would definitely repurchase or pop out and get a refill. That's how much I love this foundation. I tend to love this one in the summer months because it is a little bit more cream to powder, which is fantastic kind of when it's a little bit warmer outside and a little bit more humid. So I remember taking this to New York when I went to go see my son, and just that was a perfect one for traveling because it's got a little bit more coverage than your traditional kind of tinted moisturizer. And again, it's super humid in New York, so much more humid than it is here in Portland, Oregon. We're in the June gloom right now. We are having a couple weeks of some rainy weather, so hoping that goes away soon. Now here is the coverage, and I'm sorry, I'm in WB20, Warm Beige 20, and you guys, it just is fabulous. It's going to kind of sink into the skin, but it's got a little bit of coverage because it's that cream to powder formula. I oftentimes do not feel like I need to powder down, and it just gives kind of a velvety finish on the skin, not a dewy. So I would tell you, yes, it's got a little bit of a soft matte. It is still radiant, but because it is a cream to powder, it is going to have that lovely kind of velvet finish. Next, we're going to use one of my favorite liquid bronzers. This is the NARS Liquid Laguna, and you guys, this is in stock at Nordstrom's. So excited because I hate it when things are out of stock that I recommend. So you want to shake this really well, and then we are going to use this to warm up and bronze the skin. You can just use your fingertips. I tend to just like to use the brush that I used for my foundation, and then I will kind of tap this in for a really nice kind of natural looking bronze. I always like to use this, just kind of pull it under, disguise any sort of double chin, and just sort of matching a little bit between the neck and my face. Next, we're going to do a quick and easy eye using the Decorte Eye Glow Gems. And you guys, I have kind of fallen in love with these. So I picked up, I was waiting for this color. So pretty. And again, you guys, they don't necessarily have names, they just have numbers. So this one is 080. And this is going to be right up my alley. It's kind of a dusty sort of lilac, kind of taupey purple. And I just think it is so pretty here. And then I have it in 883. And again, kind of that bouncy kind of texture here. That's 883, so pretty. And actually I'm going to use both of them today. I think I'll use this 883. I'm going to kind of do a gentle wash over most of the eye, and then we're going to go in with this lovely kind of lilac color on the lid and underneath. I'm hoping that it will make my hazel eyes pop. So I was getting some questions about the bouncy texture between these and the iPods from Westman Atelier, and I would say these are much more creamy. There's a stiffness to the Westman Atelier, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It is just there's two different textures. That one's a little bit more, I would almost say, Play-Doh-y or silly putty like, whereas this is a little bit bouncy and creamier. I really like this formula because they're so easy to use. And I would say that, like, compared to the Chanel, let's see if I have one here, the Chanel Ombre Long, I don't have one in my room here, but the Chanel Ombre, those are a little bit drier, where this is definitely creamier. And I haven't had them long enough to know whether it is going to dry out quickly. But if anybody has these, and if Jazz is watching, she's the one who recommended that I try this brand, let us know if these dry out. To be honest, you guys, they don't seem like they're going to. But, so what I'm doing first is we are just going to kind of put this all over the lid. And then I'm just taking a Sonia G, this is the Blender Pro. And I am just gonna kind of just make sure that's kind of all over. And I'm going up just a little bit higher. Now, I could just keep it. The other day I just did an eye look just using this color. I just love that kind of mauve pink color. But I wanted to kind of use a little bit of this taupey kind of, it kind of is reminding me a little bit of my By Terry Misty Rock. I'll pull that out for you guys. So you guys, this one is pulling almost like a little bit of a gray purple. And that is so pretty. Gonna go in with my Blender Pro again, and I'm just gonna kind of clean up any area that I might need. Ooh, you guys, I love this here. Okay, I'm truly loving that color, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this kind of color here with my, ooh, I just made a little dent. I washed my brushes, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this with my favorite Rephr number 3. This is like the little pencil kind of eyeliner one. It's so good. And I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes. Just a little bit of a wash underneath my eyes. Okay, so you guys, I am super excited by these little eye glow gems. And if you have other colors that you already own that you think I might like, let me know, because honestly, these have become a quick favorite for me. They're really easy to use. They do have a little bit of a sheen to them, but they're not overly sparkly. They're just really easy to use, you guys. They stay on all day long. So once you get this on your eyes, it is going to stay put. And especially if you're someone who has more mature eyes where that little extra skin will start to kind of crease things and make things shift around a little bit. These have been fantastic. So in love with those. So please send me your recommendations for new colors. If any of you have the by Terry, the Ombre Black Stars, one of my favorite colors is Misty Rock. So I'm going to swipe that for you. And it's definitely different. So this is Misty Rock. That's going to be a little bit more. I love this color as well, you guys. I love that kind of cool toned purple taupe. But as you can see, this one actually almost has a little bit more of a gray silver undertone, which I think is super pretty. I'm really enjoying that. So definitely different. And then I did just pick up my favorite eyeliner. Now, normally you guys, I might go with purple chalk, but I have to tell you, BRUN Agape has quickly become one of my favorites. It is just fantastic as a neutral kind of chestnut brown, and I just find that it works really well with any eye look. So when in doubt, I always pull out BRUN Agape. And though this is a little bit more of a cooler look, it is going to work well. That's one thing I really like about BRUN Agape. It's got a little bit, it isn't so much like a chocolatey brown. It's definitely more chestnutty, and love this. So I'm going to give myself a little close to the lash line. And I also sort of like, if I'm wearing a cool toned eye, sometimes I do want to bring in just a little bit of warmth to kind of ground everything. So I think that purple chalk would have been great. I also think that slate would have looked great with this kind of eye look. Just really super pretty. Okay, I am going to go put on mascara, clean up my brows, and then we can finish off the face. Okay, we've got eyeballs on. I am loving those Decorte little eye glow gems so much, you guys. They're perfect for summer, just so easy. I swipe them on. Now I did have a request to use Dolce Vita in the NARS liquid, and I have not used this on camera for quite some time, and this one is the matte dusty rose. So you guys, you really need just a teeny weeny bit, and this is going to liven up. Don't worry, I know it looks dark, but you can sheer it out. It's definitely going to give me kind of this healthy glow look. So I'm just going to take this, and we are going to dab this into the skin. So people were saying they did not like any kind of shimmer on the cheek. So I just wanted to show you that this dusty rose is just super pretty. But as I said, a teeny weeny bit goes a long way. And then you guys, these are kind of multi-purpose. This looks fantastic on the lips. So let's just use a little bit of this as a stain on the lips, and then we'll just add a little bit of gloss on top. And as you can see, this is like a perfect matte dusty rose kind of lip color. It's going to stain your lips, so you can use that on your cheeks. You could even use this on your eyes if you kind of like that kind of pink tone. That would be what it would look like, kind of sheared out. So again, multi-purpose kind of product. But I really do, you guys, these liquid blushes, they're just a beautiful stain. And if you're looking for something super long lasting, you are going to love these. Okay, let's set the face. I'm going to be using my Neo Nude. This is the Fusion Powder in 6.5. 5. I did get a question if I still love my Sicily bronzer as kind of a finishing powder. I absolutely do, you guys. This just happens to be in front of me, and I kind of use both of those interchangeably. So right now I've been on a Neo Nude powder kick, and this one's just gonna add a little bit of glow all over the face here. You guys, that's gonna add just a little bit of a glow to the face. Again, this Clé de Peau, which is a radiant cream to powder. Honestly, I oftentimes do not wear powder at all. Just kind of wanted to give myself a little bit more of a bronzy glow. And then for lips, I've already put a little bit of a stain on from that blush, but I am gonna use Divine Rose from Pat McGrath. You guys, I love these glosses, and this is one of my favorite colors here. And just kind of going along with that pink tone. And now that I'm in my new sort of filming area, I have all of my perfumes sort of behind us. So I thought I would start incorporating a little fragrance of the day just as a fun element, and I'm going to be wearing Bois d'Argent from Christian Dior. This is from their Maison Christian Dior line. This is a repeat purchase. So this Bois d'Argent is just basically, I like to call it a honey powdered sort of clean woody scent. It's not overly powdery. It's got woody elements in it. It has a little sweet base of amber in it, but it is just very kind of uplifting, really easy to wear. This is sort of my white t-shirt, jeans, and flip-flop kind of fragrance. Easy to wear, just super uplifting. It has sort of a little bit of a sparkly nature to it, and I just love it. So this is definitely unisex. I know that a lot of men enjoy this one. I just love that. The initial spray, you guys, is just like honeyed baby powder, but I know that can turn some people off. It is not a choking kind of powder. It's a soft, beautiful, honeyed kind of powder. It's just so awesome. So, fragrance of the day, I'm going to be putting that on. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me using some oldies as well as some new. And I do have some fun stuff coming up for you. I cannot wait to share with you. So stay tuned, and I will be back with another video soon.